How will these overnight cues impact our own markets? We have a research team joining in with what the trade setup looks like, the stocks that are likely to be in the news, and the action from the F&O space as well. Hey guys, a very good morning to both of you. Sudarshan, let me come across to you first up. What is the market setup looking like today?
Morning, Sona. So, well, the cues on both global and domestic front are suggesting that we'll be starting the week on a positive note. On domestic front, earnings came over the weekend, or say over the last 2 days, especially both the Nifty companies, ICICI Bank and Cipla, have been better than estimates. Now, let me first talk about the global cues. US market closed the first day of the week on a positive note with minor gains, but at a record high. All the three major US indices closed with the gains in the range of 0.2 to 0.4%. Coming to our market, on Saturday on thin volumes, broader market saw a close with minor healthy gains, with benchmark indices closing in the red. Major drags for Nifty came in from IT and FMCG majors. But the good point was the biggest weighted stock on Nifty, HDFC Bank, snapped its 3-day losing streak. Today, for both Nifty and Nifty Bank, the move will largely depend on how ICICI Bank reacts to its Q3 earnings. Shifting focus to institutional activities, on Saturday, both FIs and DIs were net sellers. FIs sold shares of Rs 545 crore, while the sell figure for DIs was more than Rs 700 crore. GIFT Nifty is today indicating a start with gains. It's indicating a positive start. It's up more than 100 points. Coming to commodities, both Brent and NYMEX surged 2% overnight on the report suggesting that a Ukrainian drone has hit Russian oil facility, which exports oil of more than 1.5 million barrels per day. Talking about cues to watch, we'll have some major earnings that we'll be reporting. We'll have Axis Bank, Havels, USL and Pidilite. Also keep an eye on Netflix that will be reporting its earnings for December quarter.
Okay, all right. So those are all the stocks and the market focus for us. But the other stocks that will be on our radar, we have Hormuz joining us with that now. Hormuz.
The Z Entertainment undoubtedly will be the stock of the day today, with the merger being called off with Sony. And Sony has also demanded a $90 million termination fee for alleged breach of terms. Nisha will speak more about it in the next segment. But the stock is in the F&O band today, despite the multiple downgrades that brokerages have given Z Entertainment post this merger being called off. ICICI Bank, as Sudarshan highlighted, will be the one in focus as well. Mixed bag. Earnings, core operating profit growth was a 17-quarter low. NIMs were at a 5-quarter low, but asset quality was better. The ADR also ending 4% higher overnight. Cipla's US business reported the highest ever sales, and its sales were above the $200 million mark for the 4th straight quarter. So we'll keep that on our radar as well. Also reacting to earnings, good numbers from Persistent Systems and Coforge. Zensar Tech's numbers were weak, but Colgate Palmolive, IDFC First and Oberoi Realty are also some of the stocks that will be reacting to results. Tata Motors will decide to increase the prices of its passenger vehicles by 0.7% on average starting the 1st of February 2024. And lastly, Keystone Realtors, which has signed an LOI for redevelopment projects in Malad West for a gross development value of 1,200 crore rupees. Back to you.
Okay, thank you so much for joining us with all those stocks that will be on our radar. Finally, all the cues from the F&O space as well. Magnam is joining us now.
Good morning. So, the trend on the market over the last few days, as the chart comes up and tells you, is that we are facing a lot of selling at the higher levels itself. The last 4 trading sessions, every time the markets moved higher from the day's high, we've actually closed around 70 to almost 280 points lower, and that was the case on a thinly traded Saturday as well. The FIs, they've been selling in cash market. The abysmal volumes on Saturday notwithstanding, we did see a 545 crore worth sell in the cash market too. And this week itself, we've seen nearly 24,000 crore worth selling itself. And not just in cash market, the FI selling was also in index futures. At the start of the week, the FIs were long by almost 66%, nearly 80,000 net long contracts. And in just 4 trading sessions, the longs have dropped to 46%, with net short contracts being around 22,000, telling you that 1 lakh short contracts, net short contracts have been added in just 4 trading sessions. The Nifty will be important to see a couple of levels. One is the 20-day moving average, a level that it struggled to stay over and close over after it's broken that. And the lower level, at the lower level, we'll watch out for the Jan 18th low of 21,285 itself. The Nifty Bank, which will be buoyed today by ICICI Bank, important to see whether it crosses past that 50-day moving average, which it broke on Saturday, and then makes a dash towards the 20-day moving average itself. The one stock that I'll be watching out for will be Z. After the big binary event that came in terms of news over the weekend, the stock, remember, is in F&O band. The merger with Sony has been called off, and there have been multiple brokerage downgrades with target price cuts anywhere between 40 to 50 odd rupees from their current price. So it will be very interesting to see how this stock pans out in today's session.
Okay, all right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us and prepping us up for this trading day ahead.